Hey YouTube fam, welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Jacob Livingood. I'm an internet entrepreneur and this is my YouTube channel. This video is going to be quite a bit different than all my other videos. This is just right off the rip and I just wanted to record this. I'm out of gloving for a little bit. I sprained my wrist. It's only going to be about a 4-week recovery, but you know, it does kind of mess things up given that that's what my lifestyle's built around so far now. But this video is specifically about just being grateful for you guys, my audience, for everyone that has watched me up to this point or is just now connecting to my process now. In the last 3 months, I went from 250 subscribers to 880 now. I'm absolutely about to hit my goal of being a YouTube partner, behind schedule according to my vision board, but actually that's irrelevant. I'm still building, and you know, things take longer than you originally project them to anyways, but I just want to express my gratitude for just everyone that I've met at any point in my process that has watched me up to this point or followed me on Snapchat and listened to the personal value that I've preached for the past 3 years and maybe gotten something out of that. Or maybe you don't like me, maybe you're one of the 200 people that I have blocked on Facebook because in the online gloving community you relentlessly attacked me because you hated me so much, and you actually turned my post notifications on so that you could drop hatred on my stuff, so I had to block you so that you no longer had access to my energy. But I haven't blocked you on IG where you guys all stalk me now, or my YouTube and drop dislikes on my videos, which, okay, even if you don't like me, you're still a part of my life, watching my process, watching my development layout, and I'm so grateful that I can impact people's lives, touch people's lives, even if it's perceived to them as a negative thing. You know, I'm still making an impact by being who I am into their life and impacting them in some way. And yeah, the reason for this video, well, every day I meditate like 3 or 4 times a day, and for the past 2 years I've listened to the same video. It's a TD Jakes, he's a preacher, it's a TD Jakes sermon. It's about 11 minutes long, but I've listened to it every day for the past 2 years, and it's always one of my 3 meditations, and I don't miss it. And every single time I'm completely overtaken with what I like to call angel bumps when I'm meditating, and I just get the full body shivers and then goosebumps followed right after. You know, I like to connect that to a divine moment of truth, but I call them angel bumps. But every day for about the last 1.5 years, I've just been completely overtaken with just tears of sheer gratitude during that meditation, and angel bumps feverishly just shaking throughout my whole body. And I believe it's because I'm really living in my purpose and my passion and my gifts, and I can feel that I'm like in alignment with my higher self, and I'm seeing that now, only now 3, almost 4 years into full-time entrepreneurship, am I seeing that externalized into my outer reality, and it's very overwhelming to all happen at the same time. It's a true blessing. I'm very grateful, but at the same time it's very overwhelming to see it all play out and come to fruition. But I'm getting off topic. The video, the main point to touch on that meditation, right? Every single day for the past 1.5 years, it's given me those overwhelming feelings, and not just then am I crying gratitude tears often. I'll just be sitting at my desk, I'll start crying gratitude tears just because I'm so grateful for who I am and where I am in my process. Like, in 2015 I graduated high school. In 2016 I was an honors college student, didn't really like what I was doing, working 3 jobs, just pursuing the path my parents had set out for me. In 2017, I dropped out, quit all my jobs, lost my way, started partying, also was screwing around, doing dumb stuff, wasn't really living my purpose and my gift, was living unconsciously, wasn't happy, wasn't necessarily happy with who I was. And then 2018, I made some necessary changes, moved into my parents' basement, started scaling, growing myself, explaining to people, telling them, hey, you know, you should get a journal, get a planner, read books, educate yourself, do personal development, you know, have a vision, define a vision for your life, work to accomplish that, saying all this stuff while living in my parents' basement as a college dropout without a job, selling all my material possessions to further invest in my business. I could get how some people would think I was probably a little crazy, and that's okay. because I knew what I was doing ultimately. And the reason why I'm elaborating on all that is I'm so grateful for every single one of you that's met me and watched me up to this point, or is just now watching and going back through all my content and watching my development and shifts as it happens, because I'm now, the meditation I had just 10 minutes ago that prompted me to make this video, I was overtaken with gratitude tears with the thought that I aspire to be a motovlogger on YouTube. I want to be a motovlogger, auto vlogger with exotic cars, a fleet of exotic cars similar to the Stradman. I'm really inspired by him. I want to do a podcast similar to Graham Stephan, personal development / personal finance with awesome guests that can also provide value to my audience. I want to be a gigantic, prominent figure in the gloving space and be one of the key proponents that turns gloving into a massive, popular, well-known, like, sport that isn't inside of some sub-niche in EDM culture and associated with drug use, but is actually a tech-enhanced sport that is at a high competitive level and is respected in that way. I see myself doing that. That's why I'm with the organizations that I'm with now at this point in my process. But I'm sharing all this because the meditation that I had 10 minutes earlier, I was overcome with sheer gratitude tears, because I'm closer now, where I sit now to this day. I'm closer now to that overarching vision of the future and that coming to fruition and being my literal everyday reality than I am closer, as far as from the current now looking into the future, the current now looking into the past. I'm closer now to this in the future than I was my original past that caused my formation to become who I am today. And I feel that, and I understand that, and I'm literally choking up as I speak. I think that's a beautiful thing, honestly, that I'm only beginning now to see the fruits of my labor, I guess you could say. And for that, for you being part of my process up to this point, I'm just so unbelievably grateful for every single one of you. I envision myself at all those places. I want to be sort of the next Mr. Beast, giving away egregious things in the way that he does, because I love giving back. I already do it, and I don't pay myself very much for my organizations. I'm really playing it lean all the way up as I scale, but I love it. It's part of the process, and I wouldn't have it any other way. But I love giving back, and I understand that many people are not as fortunate as I am in my life, and what I've built, and the lifestyle that I get to live because of it, and so giving back provides me a lot of fulfillment, and I just see myself as the next Mr. Beast, and I can feel it coming on. I can feel it coming on, and I'm just very grateful for you guys. And I'm sorry if my energy's a little weird in this video. Look how sunburned I am. Look, I'm all over the place. That's all I have for this video. I have a couple of awesome videos. I'm going to do a series on all the universal laws. I literally carry a little booklet of all the universal laws in my fanny pack with me at all times, and I recite them and I read them all the time. And so I'm going to do a series on that. I'm going to do a series on my journal and planner, how I structure and organize my time. I'm going to do a day in the life. I'm really going to start taking this YouTube thing seriously, because I really haven't up to this point. And in not taking it seriously, you treat it like a part-time thing, and it's going to give you the results of a part-time thing. You start taking it seriously, you start blowing up, you get better, and I see the efforts of my work playing out, and that's why I'm going to continue, double down, and I'm just very grateful that you are here now. And if you're new to the channel, again, this video is going to be out for the foreseeable future. My content that I've been making over the last little bit of time is going to all age so well, because when I really get to these places, these high-level places that I'm talking about designing my life to be, there's going to be keys of mindset and, the lagging metric of my thought and behaviors, followed by the lagging metric of my actual material results as they happen thereafter. So these videos are going to age very well. But subscribe if you're not already, like the video, maybe drop in the comments how you met me, if you know me personally, And I hope you have a wonderful, beautiful, blessed day. I love every single one of you, and I believe in you.